Yo, good morning, everybody. It's Uncle Chrissy. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Appreciate you joining me for today's release notes. If you could, please, I'm begging you, hit that like button for me, hit that sub button for me. It really does help a lot. I'm trying to grow this thing as big as we can so we can help out a lot more people. And who knows, maybe I'll be able to quit my job someday. Doubt it, but that'd be fun, right? So haven't had the chance to do one of these release note videos all week. Actually, it's been kind of a hectic week for me, but I did want to just share some stuff because we got a pretty fun day going on today. Today is the first day in a while where there's actually multiple releases that actually look like some fun. So let's talk about it. First and foremost, well, I wouldn't say first and foremost, but we have a Salehe Bembury Crocs Pollux collaboration with Futura Industries coming out today. It's dropping on his site, the Be a Sponge site, and there's only 1,000 pairs of these. That is not a lot to go around. You got two monster names, Salehe and Futura. It's kind of like a mixed match color pair. It's kind of like a bluish, yellowish, greenish kind of thing, and there's only 1,000 pairs. That's it. It's going to be an absolute nightmare to try and cop a pair of these. Good luck to you if it can. Hopefully we'll see the password leak out earlier and we'll be able to get that out for some people. But if not, honestly, kind of temper your expectations on this one. The Crocs Pollux has kind of fallen off a little bit, kind of had happened to it. The same thing that the 350s, Yeezy 350s had to it, where it's just colorway after colorway after colorway, and people tend to lose interest when you do stuff like that. But it is what it is. This is a really cool pair, super duper limited, and two monster names going at it. So do yourself a favor, tap in to Be a Sponge, and hopefully that password will get out early and you can get a pair of them. After that, we have the JJJJpound 2002R New Balance Gore-Tex. Jown, again, another big name in the collaboration world, known for his simple, clean aesthetics, known for his GR collaborations, but this is the 2002R, really good model of New Balances, one of my personal favorites, and it's a Gore-Tex, so it's a romper stomper. Take it through the mud, the rain, whatever. You're not going to have any issues with it. It's dropping on the Jown side today, and then it's going to be coming down the road on the New Balance side, so do with that as you may. But the Jown side for Shopify, for manual users, has been all right. They do some tricks. They do like some ATC questions, challenges. Sometimes they do multiple checkpoints or multiple challenges before you can actually prove that you're a human and get through to copy pairs. I've had success on that website in the past. I know a lot of other people that have, so definitely get that a hold of that. I'll put the link for the site supply release calendar down below, and just go through there, find the Jown site, find the Salehe site, and all the links that you need will be right in there for you. So definitely check that out. And yeah, it's a cool pair. Like I said, both of them, there's a dark gray and a green. Personally, I kind of like the dark gray out of them. The green is kind of like a little bit more of a hunter green. I'm not really too big of a fan of that shade, but it is a pretty cool pair. So if you're looking for something winterized, something you can get through the rain with, this is definitely a pair for you. So check that link down below and get everything you need for today. Again, selfless promotion again. If you can, drop me a like and a sub on this video. I really would appreciate it. But after that, let's get into the star of the show today, the KD4 Galaxy. Sorry, I just got my notes right here. The KD4 Galaxy, first time we've seen this one in a long time, and it seems to be some pretty good buzz on it. Seems to be some really good hype on it. It's definitely a hoop shoe. I'm not really too sure how you can wear this shoe in the streets. I certainly can't pull this off, that's for sure. But it is going to be slim pickings to get a hold of this pair. A lot of boutiques did their raffles already, and Sneakers app is dropping today. Now, everybody's been asking me about stock for this, and I'm sorry, folks, but it ain't pretty. It's not pretty. Right now, there's 27,000 pairs of the KD4 Galaxies. That's it. It's a pretty high pair. It's a big release for them. It's All-Star Weekend coming up. Everybody's going to want to try to get their hands on a pair, and good luck, kids. It's not going to be an easy one today. So it's on the Sneakers app, 10 o'clock. 27,000 pairs of the KD4 Galaxy. Really bright, really loud pair. Hopefully you're able to get your hands on a pair, and I wish you all luck. There's not a whole lot more to say about this one other than, yeah, hope and pray. That's the best we can do for this one. After that, we got Supreme, week 1 dropping today. Some decent pieces, nothing special. I don't really know what too much to expect from them. They're having the Darwins coming out this year. It's supposed to be super duper limited, but we'll know more as that comes around. After that, I want to talk about the Breds real quick. First and foremost, I have my pair finally came in. Y'all know I went through some drama to get these. I thought the final boss, UPS, finally got me on these first time, but they actually ended up delivering them the following day to an address across town. I have no idea how that happened. Actually, no, I do know how that happened. Somebody from UPS put a different address on top of the Nike label. So I could see the Nike label on there. It's got my address, my name, plain as day, and then there's another address swiped over the top of it. Luckily, UPS was able to tell me that address. It was people across town, went and got them. They were cool about it, and I got my Breds from the Shock Drop last week. So just wanted to take a quick peek, show everybody. I know there's 1,000 videos of these already. Everybody's already got their pairs, but whatever. In case you haven't seen them, this is the Air Jordan 4 Bred Reimagined. The hang tag, Nike Air. I'll show you them because that was kind of annoying. So we try to get in here as best we can. Hopefully you can see the tumbled leather is nice. It really is. I like it better than the nubuck. I've said that from Jump Street. I'm not a huge fan of all over black nubuck. I think it looks kind of ashy unless it's super premium, which they really don't use a whole lot anymore. But there it is. It's an OG. It's a classic colorway. It's classic as it gets. I do this kind of weird thing. I'm not sure anybody else does this, but on 4s, I put it through the second hole in the cage right there. I think it helps it from bowing out. I think sometimes when you put it in the first one, the wings can kind of bow out a little bit and they look a little cheesy. But here it is. Here's my pair. Got the Nike Air back tab. I think for some reason this looks like it's standing a little taller than usual to me. I don't know if it's just my mind playing tricks on me or just maybe I'm being a little too critical. But the only thing I would think would make these better to me would be the low profile sound like they do on the Unions. I would love that. But there it is. I know, like I said, there's 1,000 videos of these out there already. Everybody's got a bunch of pairs of these already from the Shock Drop last week. But yeah, there it is. Finally got my pair. Had to go through some drama to get these. Whoops. Oh, Bred 4 Reimagined. So with that being said, I'm not so sure I'm going to keep these. To be perfectly honest, nothing against the shoe. It's a beautiful shoe. I like it a lot. I love that it's accessible. I'm not a huge 4s guy. I'm really not. Jordan 4s are not really my thing. I got a 10.5 of these with the SB cut. It fits better than your standard 4. To me, it's a little bit more comfortable. I will say that the instep right here is a little stronger than I like to feel with shoes. I like a little bit more of a neutral, kind of flatter feel to my shoes. But I'm not so sure I'm going to keep them. I was on Trade Block the other day, and an offer kind of fell into my lap for one of my grails, the Black Cement 3. The OG, not the OG, but a 2018 pair of the Black Cement 3 at a reasonable trade. And honestly, I don't know that I need both of these in my collection. Obviously, from a collector standpoint, it'd be awesome to have both of them. I want to wear the shoes. I want to get run out of them. I don't want shoes that are just sitting on a shelf. I'm not into that, and I like 3s better than I do 4s, and every outfit that I wear with the Black Cement 3s would be pretty much the same thing that I wear with these. They're very similar colorways, and if you gave me the chance over the BC3s or the Bred 4s, I'd probably choose the BC3s every time which ones to wear. But that's it. That's my pair. I do want to talk about the drops real quick. So yesterday we had the ship to me option for JD and Finish Line. It was rough. It was rough, I'm not going to lie to you. It lasted a long, long time. It reminded me a lot of the PermaQ days from back when they did Yeezy Drops. That thing was still going on for an hour and a half, but this was your best chance, folks. This was your best chance to get them because you're only competing against folks in your area, local to your stores, going for your sizes. So they put the queue up. It came up a little bit late because the app was just so bogged down. I think it didn't pop to like 9:02 or 9:03. And then it lasted a long time. I think it was probably a good 10, 20 minutes before anybody started getting through. And then it lasted a good hour and a half, maybe even more. And people were still getting through at 10:20, I think it was for me. I didn't go for the pair. I was just watching it just for, research purposes to try to help some people out. At 10:20, I think I finally got through, and stores in my area still had 8 through 11 in stock. After an hour and a half in the DC metro area, there was still those sizes left. So whoa, that means there's just a ton of these sitting in their warehouse, sitting in their stores. It was weird because I heard a lot of people complain, this is too much, this is BS, this is this, this is that. Honestly, you had to take an hour out of your day. I get it, you got to work, you got responsibilities and stuff like that, but an hour out of day to get a shoe that you really want, it's a classic, that's an OG. Honestly, that doesn't seem too bad of a deal to me. So that was your best chance, folks, because we have the in-store option going live today. I'm sorry, the shipping option going live today. Now, while the shipping option is likely going to be much more pairs allocated to it, there's also going to be much more competition. So instead of you competing against the folks in your area, in your region, you're now competing with everybody nationwide for the same pairs. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's a longer queue. I wouldn't be surprised if it's harder to get through, if pairs disappear quicker. Don't be surprised, but yesterday was your best shot. Today's your second best shot. If you haven't done so already, check out my video on JD Sports and how to cop. I'll put a link to it at the end here. I'll give you some tips and tricks to how to navigate the queue, how to get your pairs quicker, save yourself a couple seconds once you get in there. But do not miss it. It's going live at 9 o'clock today for the ship to me option. They'll probably have a small shipping charge, $10 or so, cheaper than it is going to be to go get your pairs, but you don't have to leave the house to go get them. So shipping is going live today, Thursday at 9 o'clock. This is your best chance left. After that, you pretty much just left with the sneakers app, Hibbit. Could be good for for first come, first serve, and maybe a few of the boutiques you might be able to get lucky on. But shipping option goes live today at 9 o'clock. After that, I am not going to be a bit surprised to see this turn into a war between the boutiques of who can look this pair up first. We've seen this before with pairs that are overproduced and even with high demand pairs, Jordans. A lot of boutiques like Packer, like Sneaker Politics, they will just rush to get them out there first because they know whoever gets them out there first will have the best chance of getting rid of their pairs. I think some people are starting to stress. I still think they're going to sell out across the board, no question. But when you're a small store, you got to do what you got to do. So don't be surprised. Look alive. Have your monitors turned on. Have your alerts turned on. Don't be surprised to see these boutiques start dropping these pairs come Friday. Speaking of Friday, we know that we are having a massive in-store event. We still don't know if it's going to be a sneakers pass or if it's going to be a first come, first serve on Saturday, but I put the list up there on the live stream earlier this week. I'm going to run it here again today. So as of right now, I got about 55 stores on this list that are dropping your pairs. There's mostly for the Nike flagship stores and the Well Collectives. Now, I have found out that there are some other stores included. There's probably, I think, about 10 to 15 of the Nike Unite stores. I haven't had the chance to get through and add them to the list yet. I'm trying. It's just a matter of sitting down and finding the time to do it. But you can know if your store is Unite, Well Collective, Flagship, Factory. You can go to the Nike website, click on Find a Store, and then go through USA, go state by state, and figure out what your store is. But for the most part, right now, I know all of the Nike flagships and all of the Nike Well Collectives, not all, most of the Nike Well Collectives have this store, and there's some Nike Unites that are getting this pair. I know DC, the H Street store, is going to get them. I'm going to try to get that out there before the drop, so please stay tuned. I'll try to get that information out for everybody. After that, EA is not happening. There is no EA coming for sneakers release. It's Thursday. The drop is on Saturday. I kind of thought they were cutting it close with it being this week anyway, but it's confirmed it's absolutely not happening. So right now you pretty much got your boutique raffles. A lot of them are running up all over the place. Again, check the link down below for the site supply release calendar. Click on the Breds on the 17th. We've got every raffle, when it opens, when it closes. Check that. We're updating it constantly. Check back a couple times a day to see if anything new's popping up. And honestly, folks, I'm going to say this again. There is a ton of pairs of these floating around. I think there's more than 500,000 pairs. I know there's more than 500,000 adult-sized pairs for just the United States alone. So if you are not able to copy a pair of these for retail, I want you to take a good, long, hard look in the mirror and ask yourself, how hard did you really try? They're not just going to be handed to you. I've said before, they can make $1 million, $2 million. They're going to sell out. If you did not get your pair of these for retail, did you put in that work? Did you call your local DSGs to figure out when they're going to be doing their wristbands? Are you putting in all the raffles that you can? Did you build your A-list account from Finish Line? Did you spend the time in the queue yesterday and today to get your pair from JD and Finish Line? Are you entering all the sneakers that you can? Did you practice Hibbit Sports first come, first serve so you know the tap flow and how to get through it? Are you paying attention and looking for people to drop these sites early? Like, honestly, the opportunities are there, people. The opportunities are there. And the reason I'm stressing this so much is because you're going to blink and military blues are going to be right around the corner, and we're going to be doing the exact same Rickroll. It's going to be the same exact drill, but I don't think there's going to be as many pairs of the military fours, the military blues. So practice. The chances are there to get these. Again, if you didn't get these for retail, I honestly don't think you tried very hard. I got passed on. I've passed on 3 other opportunities to get these for retail right now. I got my pair at the shop drop, so I don't have to stress about it. And who knows, I might not even keep them. I do have to try to help my brother get a pair. I'm trying to get him a 12 today, but I'm definitely not driving 45 minutes to the local finish line to get him a pair. But that's about it. That's what I got for today. So like I said, it's a relatively busy day. We got a super limited Salehe Futura Croc. We have the Jown 2002R Gore-Tex pack drop and the New Balances. We have the KD4 Galaxies, again, pretty limited on those. And then we have the in-store exclusive access from JD and Finish Line going on the Bred 4s. After that, we should hear more about a possible sneakers pass, or we'll know if it's the pass or if it's the first come, first serve event. But there is going to be a pretty big in-store event coming up for the 4th on Saturday. So that's it. I'm Uncle Chrissy. I'm going to sign off today. Please, if you haven't done so already, please sub to the channel. Check out one of my other videos. I got the link right here for the JD Sports and Finish Line guide. If you can, please hit me up with a like on the video, drop a sub, and I really appreciate each and every one of y'all. I am going to sign off, and peace. See y'all. Oh, by the way, we're going to be doing a live stream on Saturday for the cops, so good luck. See you then. Peace.